When I think of diversity, I kind of equate it to or compare it to, I would say, like a flower garden. You've got so many different flowers. They're all of the same thing, but they're all different. They all bring something different. They all have different purposes. So with diversity, it's not just about race or ethnicity, but it's more about people's cultures and beliefs and traditions, their backgrounds. It is just bringing so many different ideas together to make basically one strong community, especially when you talk about in the diversity in the workplace. I think if people were the same, had the same beliefs, thought the same, moved the same, it would make for a really boring place, even for a very boring world. I mean, everybody has so many different gems that they bring into the world, and that's the reason that we have the world that we do. I mean, there's a lot of bad that goes on. There is the racism, there is the prejudice, there is the bias, but I think if we can get past that and look past our all of the negative and just see people and accept them for who they are, regardless of their gender, regardless of their socioeconomic status, regardless of how they grew up, regardless of what they look like, then I think it would make things a lot better. We don't live in a perfect world, but I think diversity is absolutely necessary.
When I think of diversity, I think about coming together, whether it's blacks, whites, Hispanics, Spanish, any nationalities, even all gender, sex, transgender, male, female, as well as those who bi-curious or some of the other things that people use to identify as. When I think of diversity, I think everyone coming together and not judging each other on what you may choose to believe that you are, and we're putting those things aside, not judging you, and just learning to work together in our differences and learning to be productive in our differences, and learning just to make the world a better place, because we all live here together. And so to me, the human goal is to operate together, and one is just that when we leave this earth, that we leave something better behind. And to me, that's the biggest part of diversity. Although you were different from me, we worked together and we left the world better for our grandkids and for their grandkids, so that there is something nice so that they can have. And to me, that's what diversity is. And also what I think about is when I was a child growing up, I grew up in Blytheville, Arkansas, and it was pretty diverse, and no one really judged each other. And I actually, I had white friends, black friends. I even think there was some Arabian friends, students there, but the thing is that I didn't know the difference, and I just knew that we were all in school together and we were all working together, and that's just like the childhood belief and that I had, that everyone could come together and work together. And then when we get older, just older thoughts separate us. So being diverse, in my opinion, means that having that childhood mind frame that everyone can work together without being distorted by what the world has told us is wrong. And that's what diversity is to me.